over a millennium, Kyoto has been Japan's imperial heart and cultural soul. Today, it's a blend of ancient tradition and modern energy, where geisha stroll past neon lights and bamboo groves whisper beside busy streets. In this video, we'll explore Kyoto's history, temples, cuisine, and customs to reveal what truly makes it Japan's soul. Whether planning a trip or just curious, join us on this journey. If you enjoy it, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to never miss an adventure. Kyoto is Japan's living soul, where temples, gardens, and lantern-lit alleys whisper timeless stories. Once the imperial capital for over a millennium, it remains the nation's spiritual and cultural heart. Nestled in Kansai, Kyoto shares the region with Osaka, Japan's vibrant food and nightlife hub; Nara, home to ancient temples and sacred deer; Hyogo, featuring cosmopolitan Kobe and majestic Himeji Castle; Shiga, known for serene Lake Biwa; Wakayama, a spiritual retreat of mountains and pilgrim trails; Ie, hosting the sacred Ise Grand Shrine. Together, these prefectures form Kansai, the beating heart where Japan's past and present meet. Kyoto Prefecture beautifully blends history, nature, and modern life. Framed by mountains and rivers, its capital, Kyoto City, offers a serene contrast to nearby Osaka's urban buzz. Rich in tradition and culture, Kyoto's diverse landscapes divide into a snowy northern coast and a milder forested south centered around Kyoto City. Home to over 2.5 million people, the prefecture includes historic towns like Uji, Maizuru, and Kameoka. Part of the Keihanshin metro area, Kyoto boasts imperial roots and is uniquely classified as a fu. Over 21% of its land is protected natural parks with scenic coastlines and trails. Kyoto City, with 1.4 million residents and more than 2,000 religious sites, including 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, is Japan's cultural heart. It's the birthplace of Japan's traditional arts, tea ceremony, ikebana, no and kabuki theater, and refined kaiseki cuisine. Kyoto escaped World War II bombings, preserving its wooden machiya, stone lanes, and historic districts, making every stroll a step into living history. It's also a tech hub, home to Nobel-winning Kyoto University and global firms like Nintendo and Kyocera. Holding 20% of Japan's national treasures and 14% of important cultural properties, Kyoto balances heritage and innovation. Imperial legacy shines in grand architecture like the Imperial Palace and Katsura Villas, while temples guard emperors' tombs. Kyoto's spirit thrives in bamboo groves, lantern-lit alleys of Gion, and the Philosopher's Walk, especially during cherry blossom season. UNESCO recognized its cultural wealth in 1994, designating 17 sites as historic monuments of ancient Kyoto. Kyoto's traditions extend to heirloom kyo-yasai vegetables, kimono weaving, sake brewing, and the birthplace of samurai film, at Toei Uzumasa Egamura. Its refined Kyo-Kotoba dialect still echoes in tea houses and markets. Once Japan's largest city, Kyoto's population ranks 9th today, but remains vibrant with students, commuters, and tourists. Known by many names over centuries, from Yamashiro to Heian Kyo, the city was Japan's imperial capital until 1868. The best time to visit Kyoto is in spring, late March, early April, for cherry blossoms, or autumn, mid-November, early December, for vibrant fall colors. These seasons transform the city's temples, gardens, and streets into living works of art. Summer brings lively festivals like Gion Matsuri, but can be hot and humid, while winter offers a quieter, snow-dusted charm with fewer crowds. Kyoto is known for its temples, cuisine, and elegance. But beneath every lantern-lit alley and ancient shrine lies centuries of history. To grasp its true soul, we must journey back long before geisha danced in Gion or emperors ruled the court. Long before Kyoto's rise to imperial splendor, its story began in the mists of prehistory. Archaeological discoveries show humans settled in the region as far back as the Paleolithic era. By the 6th century, the region gained spiritual importance with Shimogamo Shrine, one of Japan's oldest Shinto sites, marking the rise of sacred tradition. Immigrants from Asia introduced new technologies and customs, laying Kyoto's foundation for greatness. In the late 8th century, Emperor Kanmu, frustrated with court Buddhist conflicts in Nara, founded a new capital in 794, Heian Kyo, the capital of peace and tranquility, in the quiet village of Uda. Modeled on Tang China's Chang'an, Heian Kyo featured broad avenues, a strict grid, and sacred Chinese geomancy. At its center, the Daidari Imperial Palace symbolized centralized power. Unfinished until 805, it consumed much of the nation's budget, embodying Kanmu's grand vision. The influential Hata clan, immigrants with roots in the region, may have influenced the move. Legend holds the new palace stood atop a former Hata residence. Heian Kyo grew beyond power, becoming a cultural beacon. Though Kanmu aimed to limit Buddhism, monks like Kukai deeply shaped the city's spirit. Canals managed floods, and trade thrived through busy twin markets, weaving prosperity into its soul. The Heian period was a golden age of art and literature, where aristocrats celebrated elegance and poetry. Masterpieces like The Tale of Genji and The Pillow Book immortalized court life and shaped world literature forever. Despite its cultural brilliance, political power shifted with the Genpei War in the 1180s, ushering in samurai rule and the Kamakura shogunate in 1192. Yet, the emperor stayed in Heian Kyo, which remained Japan's spiritual and ceremonial heart. In 1333, imperial rule briefly returned before a new shogunate rose in Kyoto's Muromachi district. Zen Buddhism and wabi-sabi aesthetics thrived, inspiring ink painting, minimalist gardens, and the tea ceremony. Ginkaku-ji became a symbol of refined simplicity and subtle beauty. In 1467, the Onin War devastated Kyoto, igniting a decade-long civil conflict between samurai clans. Mansions became fortresses, streets were scarred by trenches, and fires engulfed the city. With nobles and monks caught in the turmoil, Kyoto lay in ruins as Japan plunged into the Sengoku era of warring states. Even in ruin, Kyoto's culture endured. Foreign imports like Philippine tea jars enriched uji, shaping the tea ceremony into a Kyoto hallmark. In the late 1500s, unifier Toyotomi Hideyoshi rebuilt the city, reorganizing streets, building earthen ramparts, and creating the sacred Teramachi Temple corridor that still stands today. Under the Tokugawa shogunate, power shifted to Edo, but Kyoto remained a cultural jewel alongside Osaka and Edo. Nishijin weaving, kabuki, and Gion's geisha flourished, making Kyoto a national stage of artistry and elegance. In 1864, the Hamaguri Rebellion set Kyoto ablaze, destroying thousands of homes, a prelude to the Meiji Restoration. In 1869, the emperor moved to Tokyo, ending Kyoto's political reign and causing economic decline. Kyoto was reborn as a modern city in 1889. The 1890 completion of the Lake Biwa Canal boosted industry and population, which topped 1 million by 1932. Embracing railways, universities, and modern life, Kyoto preserved its cultural soul, with Kyoto University becoming a research leader. Spared from World War II bombings, thanks in part to US Secretary of War Henry Stimson, Kyoto's historic wooden townhouses and temples remain largely intact. Designated a government ordinance city in 1956, Kyoto earned UNESCO World Heritage status for 17 sites in 1994 and hosted the 1997 summit that produced the Kyoto Protocol. Today, as a UNESCO Creative City, Kyoto is a living museum where ancient temples and machiya blend seamlessly with modern galleries and architecture, leading in preservation, sustainability, and innovation. Kyoto's history isn't just read, it's experienced. From serene shrine halls to lively festivals, the city tells Japan's story of resilience and beauty. Kyoto's festivals shine year-round. May's regal Aoi Matsuri, July's vibrant Gion Matsuri with towering floats, August's fiery Gozan no Okuribi bonfires, and October's grand Jidai Matsuri parade through the ages. With over 2,000 temples and shrines, many UNESCO-listed, Kyoto is a living museum waiting to be explored. We start in the city's heart, where tradition and modern life blend among historic temples, lively markets, and tucked-away shrines. Kyoto Station is more than a transit hub, it's a striking modern landmark. Designed by Hiroshi Hara and opened in 1997, its vast steel and glass structure houses shops, a hotel, art spaces, and restaurants with panoramic city views. A modern contrast in a city of wooden charm, Kyoto Tower soars 131 meters above the station district, offering sweeping views to the Higashiyama Hills. Built in 1964 for the Tokyo Olympics, it symbolizes post-war optimism and Kyoto's ongoing blend of tradition and modernity. Near Kyoto Station, the Railway Museum showcases 53 trains, from steam engines to Shinkansen, with hands-on exhibits and simulators. The highlight, a 20-track roundhouse with working steam locomotives, a fun dive into Japan's rail history. Kyoto Guen National Garden is a tranquil 100-hectare oasis in the city's heart, once home to nobles around the Imperial Palace. Now, a public park, it offers tree-lined paths, seasonal blooms, and historic sites like the Kyoto Imperial Palace, all free year-round. Within the garden, Sento Imperial Palace enchants with serene strolling gardens by master landscaper Kobori Enshu, featuring ponds, stone bridges, and traditional tea houses amid a timeless setting. Nishiki Market is Kyoto's lively kitchen lane. Over 100 stalls packed with street snacks, pickles, fresh tofu, and matcha treats. Step into samurai and ninja lore at Kyoto Samurai and Ninja Museum near Nishiki Market. Try on armor, explore authentic Edo-era gear, and get hands-on with swords and ninja tools. Built in 1603, Nijo Castle blends power and elegance. Cross its chirping nightingale floors, admire golden Kano murals, and stroll gardens enclosed by stone walls. Each step echoes Tokugawa legacy. The Museum of Kyoto, housed in a beautifully restored Meiji-era building, offers a deep dive into Kyoto's rich history and culture. From ancient artifacts to film and pop culture exhibits, it's a vibrant mix of old and new. Shoseien Garden is a hidden gem of Edo period landscape design. Commissioned in 1641, the garden features a central pond, elegant tea houses, and ornate bridges like the Kaito-ro and Shinsetsu-kyu. The Kamogawa River meanders through Kyoto's heart, offering tranquil paths, scenic bridges, and year-round charm. Locals picnic and stroll, while summer evenings sparkle with lantern-lit dining in Pontocho, a narrow, historic alley where wooden townhouses, hidden bars, and fleeting geisha create a magical atmosphere. Higashi Hongan-ji impresses with vast wooden halls, especially the centuries-polished Goeido. Founded in 1602 by Tokugawa Ieyasu, it showcases massive hair ropes symbolizing faith and craftsmanship. UNESCO-listed Nishi Hongan-ji captivates with grand halls, secret corridors, and intricate dragon carvings. As the Jodo Shinshu Head Temple, it exudes quiet majesty and deep spirituality, minus the crowds. The Kyoto International Manga Museum houses 300,000 works, with 50,000 available to read on-site. Set in a retro school, it features the iconic 200-meter Wall of Manga, interactive exhibits, workshops, and live kamishibai storytelling, celebrating Japan's pop art culture. Gion, Kyoto's iconic geisha district, breathes tradition in every lantern-lit alley. At dusk, stroll Hanamikoji Street and spot a maiko slipping between tea houses. With preserved wooden machiya and exclusive ryoti, Gion exudes timeless elegance. Yasaka Shrine, with its vermilion gates and lantern-lit paths, is the vibrant heart of the Gion Matsuri. Nearby, the towering Yasakanoto Pagoda rises from Higashiyama's cobbled streets, best admired at sunrise or dusk, framed by cherry blossoms and tradition. Kyoto's vibrant pulse lives in Teramachi and Shinkyogoku arcades, bustling covered streets filled with vintage shops, quirky boutiques, cafes, and snacks. Teramachi blends Edo-era charm with modern flair, while Shinkyogoku bursts with over 100 lively shops. Rokakudo features a unique hexagonal hall. Legend says it marks the city's spiritual center. Founded by Prince Shotoku, it's the birthplace of Ikebana and home to the Willow of Matchmaking, said to bless love. From the heart of Kyoto, we now head west, where temple-studded hills, Zen gardens, and scenic retreats offer a quieter, more contemplative side of the city. Katsura Imperial Villa is Kyoto's hidden masterpiece, where elegant architecture meets Zen simplicity. Built in the 17th century for the imperial family, its tea houses and strolling gardens create living paintings. Step into the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, where towering green stalks sway like a dream. Come early for soft light and quiet paths. Nearby, Tenryuji Temple stuns with its Zen garden, and the Togetsukyo Bridge offers postcard views over the Oi River. For a wilder adventure, hike to Arashiyama Monkey Park, home to macaques and sweeping city views. Craving calm, Kurumazaki Shrine draws artists with its wish-granting stones and seasonal charm. Gyoji Temple enchants with moss gardens and a window that frames nature like a painting. Then there's quirky Otagi Nenbutsuji, where 1,200 playful stone faces peek through the moss. End with quiet reflection at Adashino Nenbutsuji, where 8,000 memorial statues glow by candlelight each August. Known as the Moss Temple, Saihoji enchants with over 120 moss varieties blanketing its serene gardens. Designed by Zen master Muso Soseki, it features a heart-shaped pond, winding paths, and tranquil tea houses. Yoshiminadera, founded in 1029, is a serene pilgrimage stop with sweeping views and vibrant seasonal colors. Its highlight is the 600-year-old Yuryu no Matsu pine, sprawling like a reclining dragon. Cherry blossoms in spring and fiery maples in autumn make it a peaceful, picturesque retreat. Dikakuji Temple blends imperial elegance with Buddhist tradition. Once Emperor Saga's villa, it's famed for Osawa Pond, perfect for moon viewing, boat festivals, and seasonal reflections. Wander gold leaf halls, covered walkways, and explore its rich ikebana and aristocratic heritage. Miyoshinji, Kyoto's largest Zen temple complex is a tranquil maze of stone paths and historic halls in the northwest. Founded in 1337, it oversees over 3,000 temples and features the stunning cloud dragon ceiling and Japan's oldest temple bell. Suzumushi-dera, the bell cricket temple, offers a unique Kyoto experience with year-round cricket chirps, even in winter. Nestled in the western hills, it invites visitors to whisper wishes to the straw-sandaled Kofuku-jizo, believed to walk and grant them. Toei Kyoto Studio Park brings samurai-era Japan to life with real film sets, ninja courses, costume rentals, and a life-sized Evangelion. Leaving western Kyoto's tranquil temples and bamboo groves, we journey north into forested hills, secret sanctuaries, and sweeping views. Kinkaku-ji, the Golden Pavilion, is Kyoto's radiant icon. Built in 1397 as a shogun's villa, its top two floors gleam with gold, mirrored perfectly in Mirror Pond. Merging aristocratic, samurai, and Zen styles, it's surrounded by gardens that blend seamlessly with nature. Rebuilt after a 1950 fire, it remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a Kyoto must-see. Kifune Shrine is a mystical sanctuary dedicated to the god of water. Its lantern-lit stone steps glow with autumn flames or winter's hush. Visitors seek love, luck, and the magical Mizura Mikuji, fortunes revealed on sacred spring water. Steeped in legend and just a short ride via Izan Railway, it's a serene blend of nature and myth. Shugakuin Imperial Villa is a peaceful retreat of sweeping gardens, mirror-like ponds, and grand views of the city, built in the 17th century for Emperor Go-Mizunoo. Manchuin Temple exudes quiet elegance with refined architecture, vivid Fusuma paintings, and a striking dry garden framed by autumn maples, a hidden gem of Zen calm and artistic beauty. Founded in 888 by Emperor Uda, Ninnaji blends imperial heritage with Buddhist calm. Its five-story pagoda and serene gardens shine, especially during the late-blooming Omuro Sakura cherry season. Kurama is a mystical retreat tied to warrior monk Benkei and Tengu legends. Nestled in cedar forests, it offers sweeping views and a serene, powerful atmosphere. Whether hiking or taking the cable car, the journey is deeply spiritual. Sanzanin Temple is a serene retreat with imperial roots. Founded in the 9th century by Saicho, the pioneer of Tendai Buddhism in Japan, it was historically led by imperial priests. Ryoanji hosts Japan's most famous Zen rock garden, 15 stones in raked gravel, with only 14 visible from any angle. This serene mystery invites reflection, while the temple grounds and Kyoyochi Pond provide a peaceful Zen retreat. Mount Hiei hosts Enryaku-ji, the birthplace of Japanese Buddhism. Founded in 788, it trained the founders of Zen, Pure Land, and Nichiren schools. With forest trails, sacred halls, and panoramic views of Kyoto and Lake Biwa, it's a serene spiritual retreat. Daitoku-ji houses over 20 sub-temples, rich in history and peaceful gardens. Founded in 1315 and linked to tea master Sen-no Rikyu, it's a cornerstone of Japanese Zen. Quiet paths, minimalist rock gardens, and cozy tea houses provide a tranquil city retreat. The Kamo shrines, Shimogamo and Kamigamo, are Kyoto's oldest sacred sites, predating the city itself. Shimogamo hosts the lively Aoi Matsuri festival, while Kamigamo captivates with vermilion halls and twin sand cones symbolizing purification. Together, they form a UNESCO World Heritage Site and serve as Kyoto's spiritual guardians. Konkai Komyoji was founded in the 10th century and later became a key site of the Jodo sect. Known as the West headquarters of the Pure Land, It houses the mausoleum of Honen, founder of the sect. Kitano Tenmangu, dedicated to Sugawara no Michizani, the deity of scholarship, blends history and vibrant local spirit. Founded in 947, it's renowned for February's plum blossoms, grand torii gates, and a lively monthly flea market. Enkoji Temple, founded by Tokugawa Ieyasu in 1601, offers a serene retreat framed by vibrant maple gardens. Renowned for its Zen calm and stunning autumn colors, visitors can relax inside admiring garden views like living paintings or hike nearby for sweeping city panoramas. Shisendo Temple, built in 1641 by samurai scholar Ishikawa Juzan, offers a tranquil retreat. Its Room of Great Poets honors Chinese masters, while the sculpted garden, alive with azaleas in May, features a soothing bamboo water clacker. Kyoto Botanical Gardens showcase over 12,000 plants across themed gardens and tropical greenhouses. From cherry blossoms to autumn maples, this seasonal oasis near the Kamo River and Kitayama Station is perfect for peaceful strolls and stunning photos. Ruriko in Temple is a seasonal treasure, open only in spring and autumn. Its polished floors perfectly mirror fiery foliage, while mossy gardens and serene silence create a living painting come to life. Saimei Shrine honors Abe no Saimei, the famed yin-yang master. Founded in 1007, it's steeped in folklore, featuring star-shaped symbols, a sacred well, and protective rituals. At the Ramen Factory Kyoto, craft your own ramen from scratch. Noodles, broth, and toppings in just 90 minutes. With vegan and halal options, it's a fun, hands-on dive into Japanese cuisine. From Kyoto's quiet northern hills, we now head east, where ancient temples, mountain trails, and the timeless beauty of Higashiyama await. Kiyomizu-dera, founded in 778, is a Kyoto icon. Its massive nail-free wooden stage offers stunning city views. Sip from Ottawa Waterfall for luck and test your love at Jishu Shrine's blindfolded stone walk. Surrounded by cherry blossoms and autumn colors, this UNESCO site captivates with beauty and spirit. Nanzenji is a majestic Zen temple where history, art, and serenity unite. Climb the towering Sanmun Gate for city views, wander the tranquil rock garden, and admire Kano Tanyu's sliding door paintings. The striking red brick Suirokaku Aqueduct adds a Meiji-era twist. The Kyoto National Museum is a treasure trove of Japanese art, scrolls, statues, lacquerware, and calligraphy, housed in a historic Meiji-era building and a sleek, modern wing. Step into Sanjusan Gendo to see 1001 golden cannon statues stretching endlessly, a stunning display of devotion and artistry. Rebuilt in 1266, it boasts Japan's longest wooden hall and hosts the famous Toshiya archery contest. Ginkaku-ji, the silver pavilion, gleams with quiet grace, not silver, but serene beauty. Built in 1482 as Shogun Ashikaga Yoshimasa's retreat, it embodies wabi-sabi, elegance in simplicity and imperfection. The Philosopher's Path is a tranquil stone walkway along a cherry-lined canal in northern Higashiyama. Once a meditation route for philosopher Nishida Kitaro, it links Ginkaku-ji and Nanzenji, winding past charming temples, cafes, and shops. Stunning in Sakura season, it remains peaceful year-round. The Yamashina Canal is a tranquil 4-kilometer Meiji-era waterway celebrated for its seasonal beauty. In spring, 800 cherry trees and golden rapeseed create a stunning blossom tunnel. Year-round, peaceful paths showcase lush greens, fiery autumn leaves, and serene winter snows. Honkoku-ji, a hidden Nichiren Buddhist gem, founded in 1253 and moved in 1971, enchants with vibrant red gates, a golden dragon fountain, and tranquil vibes. Quiet and rich in history, it's a peaceful escape away from Kyoto's crowds. Bishamondo Temple blends imperial history with seasonal beauty. Founded in 703 and moved in 1665, it boasts treasured architecture, a 150-year-old weeping cherry, and fiery maples along its iconic gate path. Zuishinin Temple is a serene treasure steeped in history and poetry. Founded in 991, it honors Heian poet Ono no Komachi with legends of her love letters and a sacred well. Its elegant Momoyama Hall houses prized Buddhist statues, while gardens bloom with plum blossoms in spring and fiery maples in autumn. Eikando Zenrinji is a Kyoto gem, renowned for its fiery autumn gardens and serene hillside views. Founded in the 9th century, it features tranquil ponds and the rare Mikiri Amida, a Buddha looking back over his shoulder. Shorin-in, once home to imperial abbots, is famous for its glowing blue night illuminations and tranquil gardens. It blends artistic elegance with quiet charm. Inside, centuries-old painted fusuma. Outside, mossy paths and camellias whisper Kyoto's refined history. Shogunzuka Mound marks the legendary spot where Emperor Kanmu chose Kyoto's site in 794. A buried clay shogun was said to rumble in crisis. Today, Seryuden Hall stands here, with a replica of the Ao Fudo Myu and a massive deck offering sweeping views. Kyoto to Osaka on a clear day. Senyuji Temple is famed as the resting place of many emperors and shoguns. It offers tranquil gardens, majestic halls, and sacred mausoleums that connect visitors to Japan's imperial past. Okazaki Shrine, known as Kyoto's Rabbit Shrine, dates back to the Heian era and honors Susanoo no Mikoto. Famous for its cute rabbit statues symbolizing fertility and safe childbirth, it's a beloved spot for prayers for love, kids, and good fortune. Chishakuin Temple is renowned for its exquisite sliding door paintings by celebrated artists and its vibrant seasonal gardens. Founded in the early 17th century, this temple blends artistic mastery with serene spiritual spaces. Otani Hombyo is a mausoleum for Shinran Shonin, founder of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. Established in 1272 and relocated in 1603, it features the Nittenmon Gate, Main Hall, and Toribeno Cemetery. Toyokuni Shrine honors Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the warlord who unified Japan. Built in 1599, it was closed in 1615 by the Tokugawa and revived in 1868. The current shrine dates to 1880. Highlights include the lavish Karamon Gate from Fushimi Castle, a national treasure, and a museum with cultural treasures like the Honobami Toshiro sword. Keninji is Kyoto's oldest Zen temple, founded in 1202 by Eisai, the monk who introduced Rinzai Zen and green tea to Japan. Step inside to see the awe-inspiring twin dragon ceiling, the minimalist beauty of Zen gardens, and serene halls steeped in samurai-era history. Rokuhara Mitsuji, founded in 951 by the monk Kuya, it honors Kuya's compassionate Nembutsu chanting, famously depicted in a statue showing 6 tiny Buddhas emerging from his mouth. The temple holds stunning Heian and Kamakura sculptures, including pieces by Unkei and his sons. Its 11-headed cannon, a national treasure, is revealed only once every 12 years. Chion-in, head temple of the Jodo sect, is a monumental symbol of Kyoto devotion. Its towering Sanman Gate is Japan's largest wooden gate, and its massive bell requires 17 monks to ring on New Year's Eve. Grand halls and tranquil gardens complete this iconic experience. Yasui Konpiragu is Kyoto's shrine for severing bad ties and forging strong bonds. Crawl through the Enkiri and Musubi stone to break free from misfortune and toxic relationships. Kodaiji blends elegance and history. Founded in 1606 by Nene for Toyotomi Hideyoshi, it boasts graceful gardens, tea houses, and artful sliding doors. Magical in autumn and evening light-ups, it's a serene retreat. Ninenzaka and Sanenzaka are Kyoto's most enchanting stone lanes, lined with tea houses and wooden townhouses en route to Kiyomizudera. Visit at dawn or dusk for glowing lanterns and peaceful charm. But watch your step, as local legend warns, tripping brings bad luck. Heian Jingu boldly honors Kyoto's imperial past with its towering vermilion torii and palace-like grounds. Beyond the grand courtyard, a tranquil garden of ponds and arched bridges bursts with cherry blossoms each spring. Leaving behind the serene temples and historic lanes of eastern Kyoto, we now head south, where ancient shrines, secret gardens, and local legends await. Fushimi Inari Taisha, Kyoto's most iconic shrine, is famed for its endless vermilion torii gates winding up Mount Inari. Founded in 711 and dedicated to Inari, the god of prosperity, the 4-kilometer trail leads past fox statues and hidden shrines through forested paths. Kokokubyo Shrine honors Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the powerful unifier of Japan. It features a striking mausoleum surrounded by peaceful gardens. The site offers a quiet glimpse into Japan's feudal past and Hideyoshi's lasting legacy. Toji's 5-story pagoda, the tallest in Japan, rises 55 meters over southern Kyoto, symbolizing the 5 elements of Shingon Buddhism. Founded in 796, this UNESCO World Heritage Site blends spiritual depth with lively local culture. Daigoji, a vast Shingon temple founded in 874, lives up to its name, the finest. It boasts Kyoto's oldest wooden structure, a 951 5-story pagoda, and spans forested Mount Daigo. Highlights include Sanboin's exquisite stroll garden, restored by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and a serene hike to Kami-Daigo's sacred spring. The Gekkeikan Okura Sake Museum offers a flavorful journey through Japan's sake tradition. Set in a restored 1909 brewery, it features vintage tools, brewing exhibits, and a peaceful courtyard with cedar barrels. Enjoy tasting exclusive sakes and discover the craftsmanship behind this beloved drink. Gokonomiya Shrine is a historic gem, famed for its fragrant spring with healing waters. Founded in 862, it features vibrant Momoyama architecture, including a gate from Fushimi Castle and a serene rock garden by Kobori Enshu. Dedicated to Empress Jingu, it's a revered spot for safe childbirth prayers and closely linked to Fushimi sake heritage. Eradaya Inn in Fushimi is more than a guest house. It's a samurai-era drama hub, site of an 1866 assassination attempt on modernization hero Sakamoto Ryoma. It now serves as a museum immersing visitors in Edo's turbulent final days. Fushimi Momoyama Castle, rebuilt in 1964, echoes Toyotomi Hideyoshi's 16th century grandeur with its striking Azuchi Momoyama style and panoramic views, especially stunning during cherry blossom season. Nearby, the mausoleum of Emperor Meiji, set on the castle's former grounds, offers a serene tribute with a sacred burial mound and peaceful tree-lined path, blending imperial legacy with samurai history. Tofukuji, founded in 1236, is a Zen masterpiece known for blazing autumn leaves and Japan's oldest Zen gate. The towering 22-meter Sanman Gate and Tsutenkyo Bridge offer breathtaking maple views, while Shigemori Mirai's innovative gardens mix tradition with bold moss and cosmic rock designs. Iwashimizu Hachiman-gu, founded in 859, is a forest sanctuary honoring Hachiman, god of war. Favored by emperors and samurai, its vibrant vermilion halls resonate with history. A short cable car ride from Yawata, it offers peaceful trails and stunning views. Fujinomori Shrine is famed for its vibrant vermilion gates and ancient camphor trees. Dedicated to safe childbirth and family blessings, it draws locals seeking protection and peace. The shrine's peaceful grounds and seasonal festivals offer a quiet glimpse into Kyoto's spiritual traditions. Uji, a tranquil riverside city between Kyoto and Nara, is perfect for a half-day escape. Renowned for its premium matcha, and as the backdrop of the tale of Genji's final chapters, it blends literary charm with rich tradition. Enjoy riverside tea, explore ancient temples, and stroll cherry-lined paths. Uji Bridge, built in 646, is one of Japan's oldest historic crossings. It's seen centuries of poetry and battles and now offers peaceful, scenic views. Nearby, the Murasaki Shikibu statue honors the author of the Tale of Genji, quietly gazing over the river that inspired her final chapters. Byodo Inomotosando is a quaint 300-meter street, rich in Uji's tea heritage. Traditional wooden shops offer matcha soft serve, tea soba, and wagashi, while the aroma of roasted tea wafts from centuries-old tea houses dating back to the Muromachi era. Byodo Inn, Uji's UNESCO gem, dazzles with its iconic Phoenix Hall, floating above a tranquil pond and featured on Japan's 10-yen coin. Dating to 1052, it houses a serene Amida Buddha and celestial Heian sculptures. Next door, the Byodo in Hoshokan Museum showcases national treasures like the original temple bell and phoenix ornaments in a modern, immersive space. Nakamura Tokichi Byodoin store is a serene riverside cafe celebrating Uji Matcha. Housed in a renovated heritage building with river views, it's famous for the Maruto Parfait, layers of matcha jelly, ice cream, and seasonal toppings, plus matcha soba and hojicha parfaits. The adjacent shop offers premium teas and sweets. Arrive early, seating is limited, and lines form quickly. Asagiri Bridge, or Morning Mist Bridge, is a graceful vermilion crossing over the Uji River, prized for its tranquil views and vibrant cherry blossoms and autumn leaves. A favorite spot for strolls and photos, it also leads to historic gems like Ujigami Shrine, Japan's oldest standing Shinto shrine. Often overlooked, Koshoji is a tranquil Zen temple, famed for its grand gate, peaceful garden, and stunning autumn maple tunnel, offering a serene escape bathed in seasonal color. Uji Shrine is a peaceful Shinto sanctuary dating back to 313 CE, dedicated to the wise prince Ujino Wakiratsuko. Its Kamakura-era and Nagarizukuri main hall, an important cultural property, houses historic no masks and wooden guardian statues, reflecting Uji's rich cultural heritage. Ujigami Shrine is Japan's oldest surviving Shinto shrine, dating to the 11th century. Its unpainted wood and tranquil setting reflect the purity of ancient worship, originally built to guard nearby Byodo Inn. Uji takes center stage in the final chapters of the Tale of Genji, and this modern museum brings its Heian-era romance and drama to life. Through vivid dioramas, art, and interactive exhibits, it captures the story's elegance, no reading required. In October 2024, Nintendo opened its first museum in Uji's historic Ogura plant. Showcasing classics from the Famicom to the Switch, It features interactive exhibits and Hanafuda card-making workshops. Known as the Flower Temple, Mimoroto-ji dazzles year-round with vibrant azaleas, hydrangeas, and lotuses. Set on a hillside, it offers sweeping views and is famous for its rare, heart-shaped hydrangeas. Manpuku-ji, founded in 1661 by Chinese monk Ingen Ryuki, is the head temple of Obaku Zen. Its Ming-style dragon-shaped layout and teak architecture set it apart. Near Obaku Station, visitors can try zazen meditation, sutra copying, and savor traditional Chinese vegetarian cuisine. Discover the roots of Kyoto's famous Uji-matcha in Wazuka, a hillside town with 800 years of tea-growing tradition. Stroll its lush terraces for stunning views and a first-hand look at sustainable farming and rich tea culture. Shoju-in Temple, tucked in Ujitawara, is famous for its heart-shaped Inomi window, framing seasonal gardens and symbolizing love and protection. Inside, 160 flower-painted ceiling panels add vibrant charm, while summer's wind chime festival fills the air with peaceful sound. Leaving the historic streets and temples of Kyoto City behind, we now venture beyond its borders to explore the wider prefecture. Amanohashidate, one of Japan's top 3 scenic views, is a pine-covered sandbar stretching across Miyazu Bay. Called the Bridge to Heaven, you can cross it by foot, bike, or boat. But the best views are from nearby mountains, where it appears as a floating path in the sky. Don't miss the quirky tradition of viewing it upside down through your legs for a unique perspective. Ini is a charming fishing village on the Sea of Japan, renowned for its unique funaya, wooden boathouses with boats below and homes above. This peaceful coastal spot feels like stepping into a storybook, offering a tranquil glimpse of traditional Japan. Miyama is a peaceful village known for its beautifully preserved thatched roof farmhouses. Kayabuki no Sato offers a timeless glimpse of rural Japan, especially enchanting during the Snow Lantern Festival and autumn foliage. Explore local museums, hike scenic trails, or stay overnight in a cozy guest house for an authentic countryside experience. After soaking in Kyoto's timeless beauty and cultural treasures, it's time to treat your taste buds. Let's dive into the city's unforgettable culinary delights. Shojin Ryori, Kyoto's Buddhist temple cuisine, is a mindful, all-vegetarian tradition rooted in compassion. Simple yet profound, it nourishes body and soul with seasonal vegetables, tofu, and grains, each meal a quiet lesson in harmony, respect, and sustainable living. Yudofu and Yuba are Kyoto's humble tofu treasures. Yudofu is gently simmered tofu, warm and soothing, while Yuba, delicate tofu skin, is prized for its silky texture. Kyozushi is Kyoto's elegant take on sushi, lightly seasoned, often vegetarian, and beautifully presented. Obanzai is Kyoto's home-style cooking, humble, seasonal dishes passed down through generations. Together, they showcase the city's balance of refinement and comfort. Kyoyasai are heirloom varieties grown only in the region, like sweet kamo eggplant and crisp shogoin turnip. Bursting with flavor and tradition, they're the soul of Kyoto cuisine, connecting every bite to centuries of local farming. Fluffy, shaved ice, drenched in matcha, fruit syrups, or brown sugar. Kakigori is summer in a bowl. Once reserved for emperors, now a festival and cafe favorite. One bite, and the heat melts away. After savoring Kyoto's sights and flavors, it's time to take a piece of its soul home. Souvenirs that aren't just mementos, but living echoes of the city's rich craft and tradition. Matcha is more than tea. It's the soul of Kyoto's Zen-inspired tea ceremony. With every whisk and sip, it teaches calm, respect, and simplicity, offering a meditative link to centuries of culture. Even its farms reflect deep care and harmony with nature. Yatsuhashi, Kyoto's signature sweet since the Edo period, blends rice flour, sugar, and cinnamon into chewy, fragrant bites of history. Whether baked or soft, nama, it's a tasty tribute to the city's refined taste and timeless craft. Beyond Yatsuhashi, Kyoto's wagashi are edible art, seasonal sweets crafted to accompany tea, with shapes echoing cherry blossoms, autumn leaves, and fleeting beauty in every bite. Nishijinori textiles are Kyoto's woven masterpieces, luxurious fabrics crafted with gold thread and intricate patterns. With centuries of tradition, each piece reflects the city's elegance, precision, and enduring artistry. Kyoyu-zen is Kyoto's signature dyeing art, hand-painted silk adorned with vivid, nature-inspired designs like blossoms and cranes. Once used for kimono, each piece is a wearable masterpiece, blending tradition, beauty, and storytelling in every brushstroke. Tsukimono, Kyoto's pickled vegetables, are more than side dishes. They're a flavorful art of preservation. Made with local produce and time-honored methods, they add crunch, color, and a burst of tradition to every meal. And that's Kyoto, a prefecture where every temple, taste, and quiet alley whispers stories from the past while embracing the present. It's not just a place you visit, it's a place that stays with you. You'll want to visit again and again. If Kyoto stirred something in you, made you curious, inspired, or just a little more in awe of the world, then hit that like button. Subscribe for more journeys into the heart of history and culture, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Thanks for coming along. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next adventure.